Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Q&A session 13 from the playlist of heat and thermodynamics. The topic is the heat energy required for the change of state, and this session is based on the session number 11, in which we have studied about the calorimetry and the change of state. So, this question is based on the topic of change of state of a substance. So the question here is the heat energy required to convert 10 gram of ice at 0 degree centigrade to steam at 100 degrees centigrade is. So there are 4 options given here and we have to find the correct one. So in the session number 11 we have studied that in order to convert a substance from one phase to another, we have to provide the latent heat, and this latent heat converts the phase of a substance from one phase to another at the same temperature. So now in order to convert this ice into steam at 100 degrees centigrade, the first thing is that firstly we have to convert ice into water, and then second step will be the temperature of this water has to be raised up to 100 degrees centigrade. We have to raise the temperature, raise the temperature of water to 100 degrees centigrade from 0 degrees centigrade. Here, in the first case, I will provide the latent heat in order to convert this ice into water at the same temperature. Now the ice is at 0 degree centigrade, so the temperature of this water will be 0 degree centigrade. Now from 0 degree centigrade to 100 degree centigrade is the temperature of water which has to be raised. Means I have to raise the temperature of this water to 100 degree centigrade from 0 degree centigrade. And then the third step will be to provide heat energy to convert this boiling water at 100 degrees centigrade to steam at the same temperature. So, in order to convert this boiling water at 100 degrees centigrade to the steam at 100 degrees centigrade, I will again provide the latent heat so that this water converts into steam at the same temperature, that is at 100 degrees centigrade. So, first thing is that I have to convert this ice into water by providing the latent heat of fusion. Now, the latent heat of fusion of ice is this is equal to 80 calorie per gram. Okay, so that is I have to provide 80 calories of heat energy to 1 gram of ice in order to convert it into water at the same temperature, that is in this question it is 0 degree centigrade. So I have to provide 80 calorie of heat energy to 1 gram of ice in order to convert it into water at 0 degree centigrade. So the total heat required will be equal to, in the first case I have to provide the latent heat of fusion. So since 80 calorie of heat is required for 1 gram of ice, so for 10 gram of ice it will be equal to 80 into 10, which is equal to 800 calories. First thing. Now the second thing is that I have to now raise the temperature of this water from 0 degree to 100 degree centigrade. And now in this case I have to provide the sensible heat. Now sensible heat is basically the heat required to raise the temperature of a substance. Now in this case, I am raising the temperature of the substance from 0 degree to 100 degree centigrade. So in this case, the sensible heat requirement in order to increase the temperature of water from 0 to 100 degree centigrade will be given by the formula, that is, you know that Q is equal to mST, where S is the specific heat of water, M is the mass of it, and delta T is the difference in the temperature. So delta T is equal to 100, S is equal to 1, that is the specific heat of water is equal to this is equal to 1 calorie per gram degree centigrade. So S is equal to 1 and M is equal to 10. So this is equal to 10 into 1 into 100, and this is this is in calories. Plus, now after raising the temperature to 100 degrees centigrade, I have to convert this boiling water at 100 degrees centigrade to steam at the same temperature. So here I will be providing the latent heat of vaporization. Now the latent heat of vaporization of water is equal to 540 calories per gram. The latent heat of vaporization, latent heat of vaporization of this water is approximately equal to 540 calorie per gram. So for 10 grams of water, this will be equal to 540 into 10, which is equal to 5400 calorie. So the total heat required to convert this 10 gram of ice into steam at 100 degree centigrade will be equal to 5400 plus 1000, that is 6400, plus 800, which is equal to 7200 calories. So the correct option here is A. So thank you very much for joining this session. In the next session, I will be coming up with a different type of a question, but it will be based from the topic of sublimation. So thank you very much again. Have a nice day. Bye.